We're happy that we get to, this character had been around for 75 years and finally we get to tell her origin story. So I'm just happy and grateful to be the one who gets to tell her story. I hope that everyone will enjoy it.
This character is so relatable, so accessible, and what she symbolizes is for both genders. So I think we need to start instilling, it's okay to have a pure moral code. Let's get that back into this society a little bit more.
As in Greek mythology, the story is always relevant. We can't escape it. It's a tale, a cautionary tale in regards to violence and war and the loss of life, etc. When you're trying to reach the objective. In a way, I am symbolic to that problem as my character. But it's also very timely and wonderful to have Wonder Woman be part of a superhero franchise like this, and directed by a woman, Patty Jenkins, and so there's lots of woman power here in this film. But in a way, it transcends gender, and it's a message which is relatable at any time to anybody.
I think that more and more there is, it's becoming apparent to everybody that they had kind of like not noticed that they weren't really seeing any stories that represented actual women out there. You'd see characters that were often infantilized or certainly not the kind of women I know who are struggling to build businesses or are professors and researchers, people who live with ideas. And I think that people like that are kind of clamoring to see and show their children the kinds of woman stories and female characters that will both inspire and also at the same time support women's development, and it's time. I think everybody is just getting to the point, can we just be done with this whole thing and just allow the space for everybody to be included?
It's so surreal. On the one hand, I'm like the expert at it, and on the other hand, I sometimes step out of myself and say, how did I get to be the person that got to make this movie? It's like a dream, But I love Wonder Woman, and I've always believed that there could be a great Wonder Woman film, and I was always wanted someone to make it. And when the moment came that I have now spent my career, working on being able to do something like that, it turned out that I was a person who could step in and do that. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And it's pretty awesome to see that by focusing on making the story of a great hero who happens to be a woman, and that was a hard challenge to get to for the world, that now what that ends up meaning to the world and for women of the world as well as men is like pretty